Hey everybody, it's Jack's mom, Heather. I know I said I wasn't going to be posting because we've got an interview tomorrow at 8:30 with news, but I wanted to post this tonight because it's date sensitive. So I had posted a couple days ago that I was going to be teaching you all about the different types of consent forms. And I made a discovery on June 5th that they had two different authorization and service terms agreement. And actually, I emailed a picture of them to my husband to say, this seems a little off and non-transparent to have two of the same forms, two different forms with the very same name. Okay. So wonderful thing about Google is that you've got history. Okay, so I'm going to show you the history. So on Sunday, July 5th, that's when I went and actually downloaded their authorizations and service terms that was on their webpage. Okay, because I wanted to see what that language looks like. When I went back today, I noticed it was different. It was no longer the same form. It was actually now the form that we had signed back in November, December, January, I'm not sure. So I'm going to actually take you to the history now so that you can see this, because some of you might be thinking, no big deal. Maybe you got it from a different place. Well, I didn't. So now I've taken off the highlights, but it's the same thing that you can see. I've gotten rid of all of my other browsing history, so it's not cluttered. So you can see on July 5th, I went to Mayo Clinic authorizations and service terms. And then I went back there today, and now it's got this number. But I want to show you something. I want to show you how it takes you to the same page. So when you click on it from Sunday, here it is, Mayo Clinic authorizations and service terms. And what I had clicked on the 5th was this right here, which said, if you do not have email or access to set up an online patient account, you can download, print, review, and sign and date this form. Okay. So I did that on the 5th. And the form that I got was this one. And this is the one that I looked at that didn't match the ones that I signed a couple months back. And the biggest difference is this one starts out with authorization to release medical information. And it goes on to other types of release of information, statement of financial responsibility, and dispute resolution. Okay, and that's it. And you'll notice that this form that I got 2 days ago ends in 03, not in 04. So let's go back now. So I'm going to go back to my browsing history again, actually. Because now what I want to show you is that this is the exact same link to this. Mayo Clinic authorizations and service terms. Yet now when you go down and you click on the form, it looks completely different. After I've come out to say that we're going to be talking about forms. Now, I hope this is because Mayo's deciding that they're going to be more transparent. Maybe they know it's because people are going to start reading instead of just signing a black pad. But I want to show you what the Mayo Clinic authorizations and service terms that at least they gave us. And again, we didn't read because it was on a computer and we just signed a black pad. It says authorization for treatment. I consent to the rendering of medical care which may include routine diagnostic procedures and such medical treatment as my attending physicians or other Mayo Clinic medical staff consider to be necessary. I may be offered medical services via telemedicine systems that involve the delivery of healthcare by electronic communication with a provider who is at a different physical location, and I consent to such services. I understand that my medical care and treatment may be provided by physicians, including fellows and residents, medical and allied health students, physician assistants, nurses, and other healthcare providers. I have read and understand that no guarantee or assurance has been made as to the results that may be attained. Okay, so there it is. Then they go on to releasing the information, into the assigning of the benefits, and to the statement of responsibility. But that form was not put up on their website until either yesterday or today, because on the 5th, this is where that link led us to, which talks nothing, absolutely nothing about authorization for treatment. So I'm glad that they've put up the form that actually tells you that your medical care is going to be provided by other people or can be provided by other people. Thank you for being more transparent, Mayo.